You're feeling like maybe you're living someone else's dream, and that's a huge realization. A lot of people feel this way at some point, but it takes guts to actually question it. It's so easy to end up following other people's expectations or definitions of success without ever really asking, what do I want? You see, living someone else's dream usually starts small. Maybe it's taking a career path that seems safe or following a relationship path that others approve of. Over time, these choices pile up, and before you know it, you are in a life that looks good on paper but doesn't feel truly yours. You might look around and realize that while you're keeping up, there is something missing, a kind of quiet dissatisfaction, and that's usually your real self trying to wake you up. Think of it like this. Imagine you're handed a canvas. Instead of filling it with your own colors and shapes, you start painting what others want to see. You can make it beautiful. Sure, you're talented. You know how to make people admire what you do. But the colors, the shapes, they aren't truly yours. And over time, the canvas starts feeling hollow, as though you're performing rather than creating. So, how do you tell if you're living someone else's life? Start by asking yourself, when was the last time you felt genuinely excited? Like you couldn't wait to get up and dive into the day. If you are constantly motivated by what looks impressive, what's safe, or what's expected, you might be following someone else's script. Relationships are often where this shows up first. They involve so many emotions, expectations, and compromises that it's easy to lose track of your own desires. Ask yourself, am I showing up fully as my real self in this relationship? Or are you bending, molding, and filtering parts of who you are just to keep the peace or fit the mold of someone else's ideal? You might be in a relationship that looks perfect to everyone else, but feels just okay to you, like you're playing a role rather than fully connecting. An aligned relationship, both people bring their whole true selves to the table. Yes, you'll have different dreams and desires, and that's part of the richness of partnership. But the key is feeling like you can share those dreams without fear of rejection or need to reshape them to keep someone else comfortable or happy. If you're constantly compromising or holding back, you're essentially performing, and over time, that can become exhausting. Another common area where people follow someone else's dream is their career or life path. For so many of us, the vision of success we grow up with is handed down by our family, society, or even peers. We are taught to chase security, prestige, or social approval. And we get so caught up in achieving it, we don't stop to ask if it actually fulfills us. If your career feels like an ending string of shoulds or have tos, it might be someone else's path. Imagine just for a moment that no one is watching. No parents, no friends, no boss, no partner. In this world, finances and social expectations don't matter, and you're free to choose anything. What do you see yourself doing? If it's totally different from your current path, that's a sign that you might be on someone else's journey rather than your own. Now, let's talk about finding your true path. Tuning into your dreams if you're ready to reconnect with what you really want. Here's the part to help you rediscover it. 1. Get quiet and tune in. Spend time with yourself. Journal, meditate, take long walks, listen to those gut feelings and daydreams. No matter how impractical they seem, they are often the most authentic reflection of what you want. The second step is you challenge every should. Each time you say, I should or I have to, about your choices, relationships, or routines. Who set these rules? Were they really your idea? Often, we take others' expectations without questioning if they fit our real desires. 3. Visualize a day in your ideal life. Picture a day in your life of the truest version of yourself. Where are you? Who are you with? What are you doing? Pay attention to these details. They reveal what would actually make you feel alive. 4. Open up and communicate. Once you start figuring out what you truly want, communicate it to the people around you. Sometimes this will mean having tough conversations, but the people who truly support you will understand. Real relationships can adjust to these shifts, and they often become stronger because of them. Brave small steps. You don't have to upend your life overnight. Start small. Take a class that excites you. Set a boundary where you need one, or try out a new interest. Each small step towards what you love helps you rebuild a life that feels like yours. And the reward is a life that feels like home. It's natural to fear the discomfort that comes with stepping out of the known into what feels uncertain. But remember, no one else can live your life. When you start showing up for yourself, it may feel unsettling, but it will also bring a sense of deep fulfillment. You'll find that over time, you are no longer just surviving in a life built by others' dreams. You are thriving in a life built by your own. Living authentically doesn't mean rejecting the people who care about you. It means valuing your own choice enough to listen to it. It's about aligning with who you truly are so that your life feels real and fulfilling. And when you do that, you'll find that the people who truly matter will support you and celebrate you for being you. I hope this helps someone today. Thank you.